All right, it's Friday, beginning of August. I just got off work. I'm gonna check some cameras here today on public ground. I'm also gonna try out some new gear I got, some new camo. Just bought a new pair of boots. I'm gonna wear them for the first time today. So I'm in my work clothes right now. I'm gonna switch over to my camo. All right, got in my camo. The reason I'm wearing camo to go check trail cameras is because, like I said, I got new gear, got new pants and a new shirt, and also new boots. So I always like to test out my gear before I go hunting with it. Kind of see how it fits, make sure it fits okay, make sure it works for the temperature range I'm wanting it to. Kind of get that all figured out. And then boots are really important to break in before you go hunt with them. You want to hike a fair amount with them. So I like to do that as well. I've actually got the exact same boots that I've been wearing for the past 3 years. So I know they're really good boots, and last time they didn't take long to break in at all. So this time will probably be about the same. All right, now like I said, I'm on public here. I'm in Kansas, and the key thing that I like to look for on public land, especially bigger parcels, is how far away you can get from the road, or how far away you can get from other people, basically. I've set my trail camera on this spot here about 1.25 miles away from this parking lot, and that's about as far as you can get away on any of this public ground that I'm by. I had it one spot about 2 weeks ago. Actually, I checked it 2.5 weeks ago, and really didn't get much. So I moved it about 300 yards, found a really good trail, put it there. It's been, like I said, 2.5 weeks. So I'm gonna go down there, check it out. If there's really nothing on it, I'll probably pull it and try somewhere else. It's still early, I can still move it around and try to find a buck before season here in about 1.5 months. So with that, let's get going. Finally got back to my camera, and it's still here, which is a great sign. I have a lock on it, so wasn't really expecting it to be gone, but I'm gonna pull the card out and see what's on it. Just a quick tip, I always like to wear gloves when I'm checking my cameras. That way I don't get any human scent or oil from my hands on them. I always spray the cameras down too after I'm done checking them. Hey, that's pretty good. 2,133 pictures. I've got this SD card right here that plugs into the bottom of my phone, so that's super handy out here on public land. I don't have to bring a computer in, don't have to wait till I go home to check my pictures, so pretty awesome. I can just look at them right here, right now. Just got all my pictures looked at, and there are a lot of bucks in here and one really nice one, so I'm gonna keep it in this spot. I'm gonna put some new batteries in, change out the SD card, get a fresh one in there, so I can bring this one back and look at it on the computer on the big screen. And I'm actually really pumped. I'm really pumped about this spot. Like I said, I had this camera 300 yards, I mean just around the bend basically from here, and I got like 3 small bucks, 4 small bucks maybe, and I put it here, and there's, I don't know, probably 15, 16 different bucks, couple mature bucks, couple really nice looking deer. So it's amazing. I mean, don't give up on your spot. If you know it looks like a good spot, maybe just move the camera, maybe move it 50 yards, maybe face it a different direction. You never know where the deer are gonna be. So especially on public land spots you haven't hunted much, like this one, I've never actually hunted back in here. Just gotta kind of explore and just try new things, move cameras around until you find a good spot, and looks like I found a good spot. On to the next one. Headed to camera number 2. It's in a pretty cool spot. I'll show you when I get up here. Bingo. Well, nothing but a lot of does and fawns, a lot of turkeys, and a couple small bucks on this camera, so I pulled it. I'm gonna go around to a different spot about 10 miles away and find a spot there to put it. Got it set it up. Looking over this trail I found, there's an old scrape here and a rub right behind me on the trail, so looks like something that a buck would be using. It's not beat down really hard, but it might be the mature buck's trail, who knows. So gonna give it probably 2 weeks, come back, see what I got. All right, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. I just want to talk about 2 more things that I touched on a little bit earlier in the video, and I just want to go over them again. Number 1 would be, when hunting public, I like to get as far away from people or parking lots or roads that I can. It's a workout, it's a hike, you gotta go back in, sometimes a long way, sometimes a mile or 2 or even further, but it can be really worth it. Number 2 would be, don't give up on spots. Like I said, with my first camera, I had it in what I thought was an amazing spot. Just weren't getting very many good pictures. Just it wasn't as good as I thought it would be this time of year. Moved it a couple hundred yards and found an awesome spot, lots of bucks. So don't give up on those spots. If you think it's a good spot in general, you know it's a good area, don't be afraid to move your cameras around and try different areas. So if you like this video, please let me know. Please let me know if you want to see more of these. I'm just getting into vlogging, really haven't done much of it at all, so I'd like to make more. But if you guys find this helpful in any way, let me know and it'll be much appreciated, and I'll use that information in the future and hopefully get some more information, you guys.